So a couple weeks ago, it was my mom's birthday, and my dad got her one of the greatest gifts that I've ever seen. He converted all of the home videos that we had growing up. He converted them onto like a digital platform so my mom could watch them whenever she wanted. Because, spoiler alert, there didn't used to be smartphones. And so, like in the 90s, my dad just had this giant, like massive block, like recording camera that he would like carry around with us wherever we went to record all of my brother and I's childhood activities. And so when she opened it, I thought she was going to pass out because she was so happy just to finally have all of those videos like preserved in a very concrete way. But something about me is that when I was a little kid, I was very squirrely, and I was very distracted. There are like multiple examples throughout those videos because I was home a couple weeks ago and I just like plowed through most of them. And there are like multiple cases where like there are like entire videos where I would just say to my parents, I'd be like, "Mom, is it gonna rain tonight?" And then like 5 minutes later, "Mom, is it gonna rain tonight?" Because I hated thunderstorms. It's like, "Mom, is it gonna rain? Is it gonna rain? Is it gonna rain? Is it gonna rain?" Just over and over and over and over again, just very, very distracted. And we're about 14 days into Lent now. We've just crossed the 2-week mark, and maybe you're feeling that sense of distraction begin to seep into your spiritual life. You started Lent with gusto and with motivation. You knew what you were going to do, but now 2 weeks in, you just feel the temptation starting to bubble up. Well, I can get away with this here, I can get away with that there, the Lord really doesn't mind. I was traveling to the cathedral last week for something that's like an hour drive, and one of my Lenten practices is to keep it silent while I'm driving in the car. And I got like 40 minutes into the drive and I was like, well, I've only got like 20 minutes left in this podcast. I can just finish it. But it's amazing in the midst of that distraction, especially in the spiritual life, how the Lord always has the capacity and the ability to correct us. And we see that correction very much in our gospel for today in the Transfiguration, one of the most spiritually and theologically dense moments in the entire gospel. Jesus leads Peter, James, and John, his 3 closest disciples. He leads them up this mountain. And what he allows them to see for just a moment is his true nature. So yes, Jesus is fully human, but he is also fully divine. He is the second person of the Most Holy Trinity. And so because of that, he allows, just for a brief instant, his 3 closest disciples to see him as he truly is, which Luke tries to describe, right? But we can only begin to fathom what that must have been like for them. It probably was a truly just awe-filled moment. And Peter is almost immediately distracted. He's like, "Wow, Jesus, this is amazing. We're seeing you as you truly are. Let's preserve the scene. Let's build 3 tents. We can stay here forever. Don't worry, I'll get on that right now. I'll start building them. Let's go. One for you, one for Moses, one for Elijah. We can stay up here forever." Right? He's totally just distracted by what's going on. And Luke actually tells us this. He says Peter did not understand what he was saying. There's kind of a disconnect there for him of what the Lord wanted you to focus on in that moment, what the Lord wants Peter, James, and John to focus on that moment is not the preservation of the scene, but the scene itself. The fact that Christ is manifesting himself right in front of them. And one of the truths of this moment, of the Transfiguration, is that this moment is the last major act from Jesus before he begins his path towards the city of Jerusalem, towards the cross. And so it's as if Jesus is saying to his three closest friends, if you think you're distracted now, just wait, because we are going to get closer and closer to Jerusalem, and the distractions are going to heighten. We're going to get there. I'm going to be ridiculed. I'm going to be spit upon. Your faith is going to be tested more within the coming days than it has been at any point up to this point. And so what I want you to do is remember this moment. Remember what I am showing you right here, that I am the Son of God. I am the second person of the Trinity. I am exactly who I have been to you up until this moment. And to keep your faith right here, to not get distracted. As we continue through Lent, as we continue through these 40 days, as we get closer and closer to Good Friday, those distractions in our life will continue to come. And what the Lord is calling us to do today as we celebrate the Transfiguration is to recognize the distractions, yes, but to also know that it is on the Lord in which we fix our gaze and on which we fix the hope that is within us. And to lean on the same words that the Father speaks to those same disciples. This is my beloved Son. Listen to him.